What's up? You know what's funny? Is that there is nothing reliable at all. Like being a good person, being a bad person, being intelligent, being stupid, understanding, not understanding. It's just all soapy. It's not reliable. You cannot be any of those. You be something and then it dies. It just keeps playing like this. It's like a theatrical performance of opposites. Yeah, you think you're somebody and then that somebody goes. It just happens. Like, there's no control over it. It's just involuntary. So what is the non-duality? What is this thing? It is just that this movement going from the opposites is just there's no choice about what side. Even if the choice come or no choice, there's just no duality about it. This is one way to, one story to say, I like to say story also. Story is beautiful. Why not say story? All the radical non-dualists are like stories. This is a story. Like, what is not a story? I'm gonna say a story now. This thing, like whatever it is, life is continuously like love making. So they say, what is the purpose of this thing? You see? So they say there's no purpose, okay? But I say it's love. It is love itself. You gain something, you see something you love, it creates something in you, something new. Something new shines. You become something more beautiful come out of you. And the old person dies. Who you thought you are dies. They go together. Love and death. On the other side, you hate something. It is just hated. It humiliates you. It's damaging. That kills something. That is not real. It is not original. It targets somebody who is not real. The businessman who lost his money. What remains has to be more original, has to be more intimate. So it's lovemaking. There's no difference between both. If the beloved, if the lover meets the beloved, it's beautiful. If they don't meet, it's also beautiful. They meet also. In not meeting, they meet also. There's no possibility that what I'm saying right now is not creating love right now. Right now. There's no possibility. It's impossible. If you don't like what I'm saying, that's love. If you don't understand, that's love. If you understand, that's love. It doesn't matter. If you're neutral about it, it's not hurting you. It's love also. There is no possibility that this is not lovemaking. It's the art of creating scenarios of lovemaking. And creative. It can be anything. They're not specific scenarios, There's no specific scenarios of life. Always new. Your children will have new scenarios of lovemaking. You, every time. And it's just... why it can do anything. It's wild. There are no rules no rules to this thing, to how lovemaking is going to be. And that's the non-duality about it. It's lovemaking. And I forgot. I was gonna say something, but I forgot about it. That's also lovemaking. I forgot about it. I don't have to remember. Yeah, it is just and in the knowledge. So they say the non-duality is the real knowledge, is the fact. The knowledge of all knowledge. It is knowledge also. So there is knowledge. There's a rediscovery of who you truly are by discarding who you're not. And at the same time, there's love and there's death. They come together, the three of them. And they seem to hover around a center, but there's really nothing. That's what they call silence or something. But silence is still an idea, so they don't hover around anything. They don't add up to anywhere. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to say actually. Some people say, this love thing is a myth. There's no such thing as love. It's all about money and sex. But even when they say that, even that saying creates love. Some people don't like to hear it, you see. It creates love. There's no possibility. Love is not happening. So they say, so it seems like the seeker is like in a bad situation, But that's not true. There's no difference between seeking and not seeking. If you're seeking, that's another love story, but it's just protracted a little bit. It's just protracted. It's this slow motion love making. Like you're really dying slowly. It is slowly making love. Yes. Without much drama. That's when it falls, the seeking, there's also seeking, but it's just not dramatic. It comes and goes. Just you can play many love stories. You just see all the plays and the games and all. The other one is just protracted, it's just centered. It's okay, it's the same, it's love making. So in love making, if you're thinking about how to, what is the first thing, like the hug or the kiss, or how you're gonna, it doesn't work if you think about it. You see, same thing here also. Same thing here also. So with life, you're thinking about it, then it's not, it seems to be a nightmare. Where you think, how am I gonna walk? Am I gonna start with the right leg or the left leg? What's going to be? How am I, So it's love making. So if it's love making, you don't think about it. That's it. It's life you don't think about. It's just love making.